Another important passage, a piece of history for you. In the first paragraph, author says, he describes reasons for Queen Mary's criticism. He mentions two reasons that Queen Mary received such harsh criticism. First reason, increased literacy rate and number of publications. So people started reading, and that formed a basis or foundation for criticism, etc. Second reason, some scandal that he mentions, the diamond necklace scandal in the first paragraph. In the second paragraph, he starts telling us more about the scandal. He says, a queen's lookalike beguiled some Rohan into procuring a diamond necklace in queen's name. And then the queen got Rohan arrested, but the aristocracy, the citizenry was not very happy with this decision, and they protested. Rohan had, had to be set free. But queen's reputation had, gotten sullied by then. And this queen's reputation, bad reputation, had far-reaching consequences for the monarchy itself. So monarchy also was jeopardized in a sense. So this is the overall passage. Let's look at the questions. The second paragraph of the passage serves to do what? Clearly in the second paragraph, author has described that diamond necklace scandal, right? So let's see the options. Option 1, to elucidate further. Second paragraph elucidates further the impetus, which means the driving force behind the public criticism for a public figure. This public figure refers to Queen Mary. Disdain means criticism. Impetus means the reason or the driving force. So is the author explaining further the factor, the reason, the driving force behind public criticism of Queen Mary? Absolutely correct. Option 1 should be the correct answer. He's explaining how scandal, made the queen unpopular. Is he contrasting two factors that spurred criticism? Is he contrasting something at all? Not at all. Is he detailing reasons for the queen's unpopularity as well as the consequences of that unpopularity? This part is alien to the second paragraph. The consequences of this unpopularity have been described only in the last paragraph, fourth paragraph, and not in the second paragraph. So this part is extra. Option 4, discuss the results of a famous scandal. Again, same thing. He is not discussing results or consequences. Option 1. According to the passage, readership of books and pamphlets increased in the late 18th century because of what reason? The readership increased. Why? Okay. So here are the reasons. Author says literacy rose greatly over the course of the 18th century. So people, were literate. Literacy rates increased. And as a consequence, the annual output of printed publications also increased. Okay. In fact, the output of publications tripled. Okay. Another reason mentioned is royal censorship had also been greatly reduced by this time. So all the bans that the monarchy imposed upon published material, the bans were also reduced, the number of bans. So these are the two reasons. Literacy was one reason, and the other reason was reduction in royal censorship. Okay. Option 1, the education of women nearly doubled, not mentioned categorically about women. Option 2, the literacy rate tripled. Now this is a tempting choice, but it is factually distorted. The literacy rate did not triple. The output of publications, the number of publications or the total output of printed publications tripled. Literacy rate did not. So this is actually a nice catch. Option 3, there were more exciting scandals. Where does the author mention that there were more exciting scandals to write about than there had been in previous times? Again, alien idea. Government censorship had relaxed. Exactly what this sentence tells us. So this was the reason. Each of the following is true of Rohan except that, okay, that he committed forgery. Wait, did he commit forgery? He was actually beguiled by a lookalike of Queen Mary. He did not commit any forgery. That woman, the lookalike, the Behrupia, did. So option 1 should be the correct answer. This is not true of Rohan. He had social ambitions. Yes, this was mentioned here. A social climber named Rohan. So he had social ambitions. He wanted to climb up the rungs of social ladder. He had support from the populace, common people, citizenry. He had support. It was written at one point, 10,000 people came to the doors of the prison where he was kept, and he demanded his release. Therefore, he had support from the populace, correct? He was beguiled. He was misled. He was cheated into helping a crime. Yes, exactly what happened to him. So yes. Author suggests that Queen Mary, okay, option 1, undermined the monarchy. Undermined means weakened the monarchy. Last paragraph, that is the essence, as discussed already. Her bad reputation had inescapable consequences for the monarchy. Therefore, yes, option 1 should be the correct answer. She never met Rohan. Can't say. Not mentioned. We don't know whether she met or this is beyond the scope of the passage. Had unlimited legal power. Sorry. Again, can't say. Not mentioned. She was never liked as a queen. Well, now this is a tempting choice. It was written in the first paragraph that she was criticized severely and all. But wait, there is an extreme modifier here. She was never liked as a queen. Was she never liked as a queen? It was written that probably no mistress or queen ever suffered, such harsh criticism as this woman did. That does not mean she was never liked. Maybe at one time people liked her, and for some reasons they started disliking her. This is again extreme. We can't say whether she was ever liked or not. Author's tone could best be described as, okay, is the author arrogant? Not at all. Is the author prim, neat and clean and gaudy at the same time? Does not make any sense. Is he thoughtful? Yes, he is. And he's disinterested. Wait, do not confuse this word with uninterested. That's a different word. Is the author uninterested? No. He's interested in writing, obviously. But disinterested does not mean uninterested. It means unbiased. Neutral. Has the author given his opinion about the queen throughout the passage, about the subject of discussion? No, he has not. Author only tells us about people's opinion about the queen. He merely acts as a narrator, as a reporter. That's it. Therefore, yes, he is writing an unbiased, neutral piece. He is thoughtful and disinterested. He is analytical. Yes, he is. Enthusiastic. Where do we ever find any evidence in the passage that he is enthusiastic? Therefore, correct answer option 3.